In a race such as the Mushroom Cup, you always need to be prepared. Don't get a penalty early. Don't get spun up by Zakario. Don't get in a jingle in turn 4. Don't get spun up by CM Box. These are all important things. But would you believe me if I told you after all that, I still had a chance to win? 5 red lights, away we go here at the exhibition race at the Portuguese Algarve circuit. You go into turn 1, you need to be very careful. Do not get messed up on lap 1 of 33. So we're going to dive it down in here behind our McLaren teammate of LCT Bone. Look there at Combo Boxley. He's going to play a big role in this event. But anyway, I take my teammate with the outside, a little bit of bump draft, and then I hit him on cold tires and we're braking and entry. He makes it through. So here we go, up the hill. BRZ on bags. T-Bone is going to make a beautiful overtake here. And I'm going to try to follow, but I just don't see it. I don't want to get turned on lap 1. So, speaking of getting turned on lap 1, there are drivers that take a lot of risk early on. And we're going to see shortly that that's not the best idea. So we're from 10th to 8th right now, which is a very good lap 1. So we're going to take the left-hander here, and we're going to hit the brake and slow it down with right-hander. And Zakario and another Dread Scar in the Bella are off track. We have gone from 10th to 6th on lap 1. What a great lap 1. We look at our McLaren teammate getting passed back by BRZ Bags. Moving on to lap 3, we're racing Zakario hard. He did spin on lap 1, somehow caught me back. He is hacking. But anyway, so we're racing hard. Behind me is the Williams of CM Boxview, and I blow the corner. And I try to ward him off with little hargy-bargy defense, but he's not going for it. So we're side by side in the DRS zone. He's not that fast in a straight line. So we're going to take the inside position on him. He's going to get a little bump here and fall back. What a good lap 3. Here we go. Moving on to lap 5. And Zakario and BRZ Bags battling. I've only dropped to 7th place, 10th to 7th. And Zakario makes a stupid left turn and spins me out on lap 5. Right out of contention. I do want you to keep that bad defensive move in mind because it will play a role later on in the race. I reset the track in reverse, and that's not good. However, lap 7, I'm not really catching on Cookie Dogs, and then he makes an errant, horrible attempt at making a pit stop, brings out a yellow flag. As we head down the backstretch, I'm back in the race. Him and Bella are out. And then, a car in the racing line, and I get out of it. And then the red flag. 3 cars in 1 lap out of the race. Red flag is out. Race reset. We're back in this thing. Look out. 5 red lights, and away we go. Lap 10 on the gas. Behind Ali and my McLaren teammate of LCT Bone, you see Combo Boxu. Again, he's going to play a big role in this race. So we're going to bring it down turn 1 carefully. Combo Boxu doing some crazy moves. Fuego Mall, I'm going to stick it to the bottom of Fuego. And we're going to go by him and Skull Cloud. And we're going to hang the outside of Skull Cloud here. Look at that. 2 trailer park rows go around the outside. And Combo Boxu, BRZ, still somehow in the race. XOD doing some big time driving here. I'm just being careful. I have a second chance at life. I don't need to mess it up. So, going up here, and I could have tried to make a move here. I do not. Again, these guys are going hot and heavy, 3 wide, and they're not quite going to make it happen. So, we're racing carefully as we can. Combo box here, making some egregious moves, as you see, and he's going to try to take it on the outside, and we're going to touch again. Me and Combo box you again, making contact with Sawa behind, and here we go. We're going to hit the front stretch. We're going to have some slipstream. Let's see what happens down the front stretch. So, coming up this really weird hill here. And I'm on the overtake. I'm going by Combo Box. He's not that fast in a straight line. He takes the defensive inside line. I take the outside and, like another trailer park girl, around the outside line. Kev Wood up to P7 and then immediately blow the corner. I don't want to let him by again, so I'm just going to a little bit of contact and it doesn't slow him down enough. And now I need to keep Skilled Cloud behind me. I've dropped one position. Two position. I don't know how I dropped, but anyway, we're down. We need to regather ourselves. Very next lap, lap 12, observe straight ahead as XOD and Sawa end their races with a stupid move. We have gained 2 more positions. Safety car out again. And I do believe on this yellow flag period, I will not pit, gain 1 position, green flag's back out, and we are back after Combo Boxed You, who we've had some history just during this race. So I'm trying to take the inside. I think a lot better of it. Wasn't a good move. And we're racing, and next time around, we're putting some big pressure on Combo Boxed You. Big pressure. He's a little sideways. Still racing him. I take the outside again, and he bargies me. We are rivals, big time rivals. I get an illegal overtake, and I give him the bottom. I'm going to try and take it wide. Swing gets a good straight speed down the backstretch, and he spins out like a true hack. No skill, all alone, can't hold his car. Just terrible. Gives me a red wing. So now I'm not sure what to do. I'm in 11th. We're halfway through the race. I got another fresh breath of life, and it didn't really matter because Combo can't drive. He's straight trash. In fact, at this point, it begins to get worse. I notice decreased engine power. In 6th gear, my engine fails to produce any power, and I slowly grind to a halt on the front stretch. They're calling for the marshals over the radio. Right. At this point in time, there was a blip in the time-space continuum. No one saw what happened. No one's phone worked. TV cameras were turned off. Could be aliens. Could be a wormhole opened in turn 3. All we know is Kev Wood received a timely safety car and is back in the race. With all electronic data wiped from the circuit here in Spain, I will make my timely pit stop. What a gift, as my engine was just braking on the front stretch. Anyway, here we go. Let's watch the boys in orange do their job. Oh, never mind. Safety car in, and Dr. Surge doing some crazy stuff, and the field's leaving, and 10-second penalty. So once again, we get a lifeline, and it doesn't matter. CM Boxed You had to let me go because he's trash. He felt bad. So, on competing the event, Dr. Surge with no wing just gets his doors blown off by an undercut. And then BRZ on Bags, who's still in the race somehow, goes off track. And moving ahead to lap 24, 10 seconds of penalties, I'm holding Zakario up because it's his fault I'm back here, so he's going to get my wrath. So I want to take you guys and ride with the defensive mastermind of Kev Wood. Let's see what I do. I take the little high side so I can get a run off the corner, and he doesn't get one, and we're just powering down the backstretch. He's not fast in a straight line. He's very good in the corners, so I got the overtake on, and I'm going to make him take the high side around. And can he get the power down? No, he can't. So he's still side by side, though. We're going to see, is he going to contest this in the tight corner? He will not. Zakario, confirmed, is afraid of Kev Wood. So, moving along down the hill and up the hill, so many elevation changes here at the Algarve circuit. BRZ on Bags did retire and leave the session, so he had enough of it. However, I'm still defending against Zakario because here in this corner where he made the deadly mistake, which is going to come back to haunt him. So, I know that the DRS zone's coming up, so I just need to try to get as much juice as I can. I only have 23%, 22, and it's not going to really matter. So Zakario is probably going to be coming on the gas. So I mount my defensive charge. I get the archers out and the cavalry, and we make a flanking maneuver, and it doesn't work. Zakario does get by me with my driver. In the bottom of the screen, you're going to look at CM Boxed, you're retired. That should warm your heart. It warmed mine. And check this exchange we had out on the PSN, the Messenger. I am glad to see him out of the race. However, does need some English lessons as his punctuation is egregious. Now, we're going to bring it back down to the boys in orange who are going to perform a 10-second penalty and change my tires to softs. Let's see what place we come out. We pit in P6. We need to serve this 10-second penalty. You see two cars behind me. One's going to get by me. It's going to be Fuego Mall in the Red Bull. And I'm only going to lose one position while serving a 10-second penalty. Having soft tires, we're going to restart with 3 or 4 laps to go. Fuego Mall is going to get an egregious start. He ain't going to go nowhere. So I'm hoping Zudi just packs the air behind my car so we can get a faster straightaway speed. And I'm going to drive it in deep in the inside on Fuego Mall. We're up there with Hooligans. Another one, Sicario. I want you to think back to this egregious move on lap 5. It's going to come back to haunt. He's going to make slight contact with another one, but reserves the bump and run for Sicario. Thank you very much, sir. Do not ever take me out again on lap 5. We have been spun by Sicario. We have been spun by Combo Boxu. We have gotten a 10-second penalty, but with a handful of laps left in the event, here at Portugal, we are on the gas. 3 wide for the lead with my teammate, and another one wisely backs out because I wasn't going to. And now, you might think his name is LC T-Bone, but here's what I call him. His name is actually Bill Blair, the Minister of National Defense of Canada. As you see, he's back up to 3rd place, back to 2nd place, doing an amazing job on the mediums, letting me get out of front. Look at that move. He parks it on the 2 Ferraris. And this point, I take off. So what's really important for me is to be above the 1-second gap for DRS going into the detection zone, which here we are. It's going to be very close. 1 second. I'm up by 52 hundredths, by 1/1000th, by a 10th and a half. I am going to cross the line, the penultimate lap. They are not going to get DRS. Bill Blair / T-Bone does a great job defending and lets me out front. We're moving ahead to the final lap of the Grand Prix, up by nearly 2 seconds. All I need to do is keep it on the asphalt. I do have 2 track warning limits, so I need to be very careful, but I need to, and Fuego Mall, just 2.3 seconds, 2.2 seconds. This is great. My teammate, Bill Blair / T-Bone, has dropped down to the 5th position, but he did his job for the team. I'm going to give him the trophy if I can manage to get to the finish in 1st place. We're just doing some good, calm driving. We're just watching the gap, and you can see here, I believe soon I'm going to turn off the ERS just in case. I mean, you never know. Something crazy could happen. Yes, see there? It is on none. Making the big right-hander down the hill and the trough in the valley, and we're up the hill, and big left-hander. You can see Fuego Mall starting to catch me back. I do not have any ERS on. I put it to medium. I put it to hot lap. I do blow this corner, and we're overtaking it. Fuego Mall ain't going to get here. Through everything we endured, we came back to win this race. The scrappiest race winner you have ever seen. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. T-Bone's going to end the day in 5th place. Thank you for your efforts. Going to take this opportunity to celebrate with the boys in orange who made about 80 pit stops today, and podium champagne celebration, and let CM Box know it ain't over. I've got to thank all the boys in orange, including LC T-Bone. Great blocking.